Good morning, Hawks. I'm Mateo.
I'm Miko.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Maggie, and you're watching the Hawk News.
Today is March 19th, 2021.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now it's time for the word of the day.
Today's word of the day is incognitant.
Incognitant means to be inconsiderate and not to be mindful of others.
For lunch today, we have a choice of rotini mac and cheese, a fresh baked cheese pizza slice, a fresh baked pepperoni pizza slice, and a chicken bacon ranch salad.
And the sides are garden cut salad, crinkle cut fries, frozen fruit treat, and fresh fruit.
Please stay tuned for a Women's History presentation about Rosa Parks.
Now, hello, Hawks. It's Mateo.
And Tyler. And today we will be addressing Rosa Parks. During America's past, there was always discrimination against African Americans. For example, Americans segregate quote-unquote coloreds and whites.
However, many African Americans fought against the former injustice through various ways, such as sit-ins, in which they sat down in the white section of restaurants and did not respond through aggression. But one brave African American woman challenged segregation even further, and her name was Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks was a civil rights activist born on February 4, 1913 in Tuskegee, Alabama, whose parents separated when she became 2 years old. She and her mother eventually moved in with Rosa's grandparents, who desired equality.
Parks went to a segregated school during her youth and graduated after marrying Raymond Parks, an NAACP member and also a barber. Parks eventually became an activist for civil rights.
On December 1st, 1955, Rosa was on a bus and then all of their seats were occupied, so the bus driver ordered them to give up their seats for a white passenger, which Rosa Parks refused to do and was thus arrested, but released afterwards.
Parks inspired others to follow in her footsteps, and they decided to not board the bus, hoping it would work. Eventually, it did, and it became unconstitutional to be separated on a bus merely due to your color.
Parks continued to be an advocate for civil rights, though having to leave Montgomery and start a completely different life in Michigan, and eventually she published autobiographies about her experiences with segregation.
On October 24th, 2005, Parks tragically passed away and memorials were held in her honor. She may have passed on, but we must never forget that we mustn't treat others horribly simply due to their differences. Now to Mr. Gamble for the rest of the announcements.
Good morning, Hawks. Here we are. Day we've been waiting for a while. Friday, March the 19th, day before spring break. Yay. St. Johns County, they did not even get a full week. They just had a couple of days. So consider yourselves lucky. University of Florida students didn't get a spring break at all. Oh my gosh. Why do college students even need a spring break? Really? College isn't that hard. So here we are. And of course, if you just taking it, working hard each class period, you'll get there. You'll get there. We want to make sure we're safe and still doing the coronavirus protocol so that we stay healthy during our spring break week, right? We're not completely out of the woods yet, but we're getting more people vaccinated, and it's all good. Today's animal for Mr. Bailey's class is the aardwolf. He says it's not extinct. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a Tasmanian tiger to me, which are extinct, which were on the island of Tasmania. I like this because it looks like the aardwolf is wearing a mask, right? It's not really, but it does look like it has a mask on, kind of like mine. Anyway, and we're enjoying Twin Day. Make sure, teachers, you get some pictures of twins, and we'll give those to Miss Colson because it's always very popular, and she devotes like an entire page of the yearbook to Twin Day. Okay, so remember, work hard each and every one of your classes. I already said that. Be kind always. Be kind in your actions and your deeds. Easy to do. Makes school a much more enjoyable place to be. And of course, give someone a compliment during the day. When you receive a compliment, look that person in the eye and say,
Thank you.
way to go, Riley. All right, let's have a fantastic Friday, Hawks. Ciao.
Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful spring break.
Go Hawks!